Have you ever noticed that narcissists seem to use a lot of the same manipulation tactics, as if they all read the same sadistic manual? It makes one wonder, are narcissists born with the ability to manipulate, or do they learn it somewhere? And if so, just where do narcissists learn their cruel tactics from? In this video, we explore the different sources where narcissists learn how to manipulate people and destroy their lives. Observation of others. Narcissists often learn manipulation tactics from other people who engage in similar tactics. This could include family members, partners, friends, teachers, and more. Not all children who grew up in an abusive home become abusers, but those who do often are better at manipulation as they understand exactly how the tactics work. The early years of childhood are particularly influential in shaping a child's habits and forming the foundation of their personality. Although a person keeps on learning throughout life, a significant portion of our habits and personality traits are established by age 6 to 7, with a significant portion of that having formed from birth to age 3. Children observe and imitate the behaviors they see around them. If a child is exposed to narcissistic or abusive tactics during these years, be it from a parent, family member, the movies they watch, or someone who plays a significant role in their life, there's a higher likelihood that they may internalize unhealthy behaviors, coping mechanisms, and habits related to manipulation or unhealthy relationships, and that these negative behaviors may become ingrained in their developing personality. These habits may include manipulative tactics, a lack of empathy, difficulty forming healthy attachments, and low self-esteem. If a child is born with a temperament characterized by disagreeableness and shows early signs of narcissistic tendencies, their exposure to manipulation tactics during the crucial development period from birth to age 7, especially up to age 3, can potentially have a more significant negative impact on them. Later in life, they may pick up tactics from friends, employers and co-workers, and observing people around them in life. Books, movies, and more. Narcissists often get inspiration and tactics to manipulate from movies, books, articles, documentaries, news reports on abusive stories, publicized police interrogations, and more. Narcissists see the world in their own special way because they are mainly focused on themselves. For example, imagine watching a movie where one person manipulates and takes advantage of another. Most people would find it disturbing and think of how the victim felt as they emphasize with the victim. But narcissists do not have that emotional connection and may not care how the victim felt. They may rather find the movie interesting and start thinking, I wonder if that tactic could actually work for me. Some narcissists even watch movies about manipulation on purpose, hoping to learn new tricks for manipulating others. They might also watch police interrogations or follow crime stories to study how police manage to get people to talk and confess to a crime, as well as how criminals succeed or fail in their actions. Due to how their brain is wired, narcissists process information differently. They're always looking for ways to benefit themselves. Even in a feel-good movie, a regular person might see examples of how to make someone happy and build a deep connection. But a narcissist? They are more likely to see the same actions as ways to gain trust, get favors, and pretend to love, care, and understand someone. This difference in perception is automatic and is how their brain filters out information and how they perceive experiences due to their constant pursuit of personal gain, validation, and protecting their fragile self-esteem. Trial and error. The more socially active a narcissist is, the more chances they have to learn and improve their manipulative skills. They try different things and learn from their successes and failures, gradually developing strategies that suit their own needs and personality. Even if they don't have direct contact with other narcissists to learn from, individuals with narcissistic traits can still come up with manipulative tactics. This is because their strong belief in their own importance and entitlement shapes how they see and approach social interactions. They're always on the lookout for ways to benefit themselves, whether it's gaining control, boosting their status, or satisfying their own desires. They prioritize their own needs and interests above others, and naturally, they try to exploit or manipulate others to get what they want. Through lots of trial and error, they figure out what tactics work best for manipulating people. Narcissists are driven by instinct to experiment and often use methods they think would work on themselves to see how it affects others. Some narcissists are also born with inherent traits or instincts that enable them to effectively read and manipulate others. These could include qualities such as charisma, intuition about people's vulnerabilities, a natural talent for manipulation, and a natural talent for gaining people's trust. Heightened social awareness. Social awareness refers to the ability to perceive and understand social cues and dynamics, including nonverbal cues, tone of voice, body language, and emotions. In most people, mirror neurons in the brain fire in a similar pattern to another person, allowing for the experience of empathy and a deeper understanding of what others are feeling. However, narcissists exhibit a lack of emotional empathy, suggesting that their mirror neurons do not fire in response to others' emotions. As a result, they struggle to emotionally connect with others and fully grasp their experiences. To compensate for this lack, narcissists often develop a heightened social awareness in areas such as microexpressions, body language, tone of voice, and speech patterns. This enables them to predict how others might be feeling and anticipate their reactions. Over time, narcissists become skilled at accurately predicting how people will respond to different situations, actions, and words. While they may not fully understand or feel the emotions of others, they recognize that certain behaviors and words will elicit predictable responses from most people. This allows them to develop a number of tactics they know work on most people, while also being good at reading a person on the go and adapting their strategies accordingly. Individual study. Due to a narcissist's different mindset and their self-centered focus, when they meet someone new, their main goal is to figure out what makes the person tick, what makes them vulnerable or insecure, and what tricks and tactics will work best to control them or get the narcissist what they want. For example, if a narcissist notices that someone cares a lot about their image or craves compliments, they'll use flattery and compliments to stroke the person's ego and win them over. By tailoring their manipulative strategies to match the specific needs and desires of a person, narcissists increase their chances of getting what they want. As they spend more time with a person, narcissists keep refining their manipulative techniques. Some even go as far as talking to the person's friends and family or snooping around their social media to learn more about their likes and dislikes so they can adjust their own behavior and create a more favorable impression. It's something everyone does to some extent, trying to understand what others like and don't like, as it helps us form stronger connections. But while most people ask questions to build trust and strengthen relationships, narcissists ask questions with the intention of finding weaknesses and vulnerabilities they can exploit. Because a narcissist's brain works differently, they see and interpret things in their own way. For example, if someone says, "I was going to watch a movie last night, but a friend called and needed my help, so I spent all night assisting them with a project," a regular person might think, "That's a really dependable friend who's always there for others." But a narcissist may think, "This person is willing to drop everything for others. I can manipulate them into doing a lot for me." Narcissists do not think like normal people do, and the more you learn about how they think and act, the better you can understand them and predict their actions, but also the more sense you will make of what happened to you. To learn more about narcissism, see the movie suggested to you now.